Namaste. Thanks for coming. Namaste, all the brothers and sisters out there, and everybody else that's watching. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. That is the Ganesha. I said the Ganesha chant. Um, I like to say that at the start of my day, uh, just so any obstacles that may present itself, uh, I can clear away before it, you know, before I get the day started. So let's talk is the name of this video because I want to talk for a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and give the instructions for tuning your pendulum. Remember, as I said the last time that I came on, I will be giving instructions on using this pendulum. These instructions can be used. The more you use it, you'll be able to do it without looking at or listening to instructions. Give me a moment here. Peace and light, Tova, Rhea, Portia, and Wes, Trillas. Not laughing at your name. I know that's Spanish. I just don't know what it means. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'll get started in just a second. Coffee and cookies. That is my shit. I'm trying to cut down the sugar. You know what I'm saying? But that is my weakness. Sugar. That's a damn shame. Anyway, the pendulum. Great divination tool to be used for yes or no or maybe answers. So, as you can see, it often moves. I won't even ask a question, but it'll start moving on its own. Like, say, that's a yes answer, and I didn't even ask it. So, yeah. See what I'm saying? I am not moving it. I'm not twitching my arm or nothing. How are y'all's astral travels or dreams going? Let me start there. Hey, Deuce Mom. Ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been? There's a major shift, like I spoke about last time, going on in the universe. So your dreams may be weird lately. Mine have been really vivid. Last night, I was in Lebanon, and I knew people there. It was weird. I'm still trying to meditate on that and see what the hell that was about. Why would I be in Lebanon out of all places? But my dreams are like movies. So I have. Oh, okay, Deuce Mom. I appreciate that. I I take a formula at night. Besides sometimes using my own astral travel herbal mix, I use a formula that allows me to sleep peacefully, deeply, and I astral travel a lot. Rhea, visits. Make sure y'all write these down. These cost $1 at the Dollar General. Get these, write them down. They'll make sense later. Trust me. Here's my formula. My formula for having a good restful sleep and astral traveling. I don't want to say that this is guaranteed, but I'm going to go ahead and say this is guaranteed. Small glass, about that big, of tart cherry juice. Yeah, hey James, Rose Royce, how y'all doing? Tart cherry juice. Second. Tart cherry juice in the 5-HTP, 100 milligrams, 3 valerian root pills, 1 L-theanine pill, 2 passion flower pills. You know what I'm saying? So that is my formula for astral traveling every single night. Tart cherry juice, 5-HTP, passion flower, L-theanine, valerian. I take them about half an hour away from each other. So half an hour apart. So I'm going to speak about something I just saw on Facebook. I'll get back to that. Let's go ahead and give you this. Sorry. Let's go ahead and give you this. I guess you can call it a ritual, but it's more so technique for your pendulum. Now, what you want to do, wherever you're working at, have your pendulum in your hand. You want to put it like a prayer. Put it like a prayer. Got it. You sit comfortably. 3 deep, slow breaths is what you want to do. 3 deep, slow breaths. In the mouth, out through the nose. Okay? Now, as you breathe in again, after those 3 breaths, as you breathe in again, you imagine yourself filling up with white light. Okay? Fill up with white light. All right. As you breathe out, you imagine the light going down into the earth or pushing down into the earth. Right? All right. You continue doing this till you go to where you think the center of the earth is. Continue to do this and see yourself surrounded by light and also connected down to the bottom or the center of the earth. Now, as you breathe in, you start extending that light upwards, right? Upwards, where you feel like your guidance or your higher self is. Okay? Now you should have a connection. Your higher self, center of the earth. Move your awareness down to the center of the earth. Okay? Y'all know what an aurora is? It's a column, it's a mass swirling light, rainbow colors. Now, as you breathe in, you start to breathe, you pull up that rainbow from the center of the earth, up your column of light, and into your feet, your legs, your spine, the base of the spine, I should say. Up to the middle of your body to overflow at the waist. Breathe in again and pull up more colors, overflowing at the neck and running down the arms. Breathe in again and pull the colors into the head like an overflowing fountain, overflowing down your head. Breathe in again and the colors, and pull the colors all the way up through the head, all the way up to your source or your higher self. Breathe in again, and that should be, you should see the colors from your higher source down your body, down to the center of the earth. You are connected to the earth and to your higher self. As you feel that energy and those colors flow, You say, I intend to ground to earth and connect to my source and guidance. I intend to pull into my field all the tones I need today as per my source and guidance. Hello, K Hall. My channel is boring as hell. Why are you here? Okay. Now, um, you imagine that column of light and the rainbow tones extending out from your body and filling the room and property, everything around you, as far as you can push out. And you imagine the edges of that field of energy sealing like a bubble and still a grounding cord to earth and a connection to your source. Visualize that energy moving and say, I push from my field all non-resident energies and entities. I send all energies and karma that is not my own back to whoever it belongs to. I release all attachments to my form and field that no longer serve. I set my boundaries. I allow only guidance and energy from earth and my own source that comes in harmlessness. All other guidance and entities must leave now. Once you do that, you sit and meditate for a moment. You check your polarization of the pendulum. You should be grounded and you should be connected to your higher source. That's when you start asking questions like, is my name John? Is my name Kim? Is my name Magick La Croix? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the pendulum grounding technique. Very simple. And you can do this anytime you want to use a pendulum. So I'm reading the comments. My house 456. Why are you here? I mean, last video I did, I had a troll. And here's another one. Look, you people, you pathetic motherfuckers. I'm not talking about anybody who regularly comes, but you people who want to troll other people. It must suck to not have a life and to just like want to just disrupt everybody else's energy because you're sorry, you can't get laid, you're probably ugly, fat, can't move. Why are you on my channel if you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you people? Dora pause. Everybody Dora pause this motherfucker. My house 456. Dora pause. I mean, you're so miserable. You come into the channel to troll. Ain't nobody got time for you. Fuck you. For real. Anyway, that is the technique for grounding. You also can use this for before you do a card reading, a tarot card reading. You can do it. You can use it that way too. Thank you. The door pause gives me life. I'm just saying though. I've seen this on other people's channels. These people will come and they just will try and disrupt a good energy for no fucking reason. It's like Seriously, you know what I'm saying? Um, Supreme Divinity, I will stop to answer your question. Go right ahead. Because I got some things I want to get out today. Um, besides that pendulum, and I've spoken about this before about you know witchcraft being witchcraft and magic now being a trend. It is now trendy to do these things, and but I've seen people really are not putting in the work. Um, they really can't answer questions, and I'm not going to keep saying this, but in order for you to take control of your life, the occult sciences is the way to go. Um, Supreme deity, that's a good question. How do I figure out which deity has in my head? One thing that you can do is study mythology and study yourself and uh, study the attributes of various deities because it could be any one of them. Say you are handsome, or you know what I'm saying. Say you're a dude. Maybe you like wearing red or black, and Ashe, goddess offset. Um, maybe you're virile. How you say that? Virile. Maybe you're a womanizer. Um, you get a lot of attention from women. That could be Shango. Maybe you like playing tricks on people to, you know, teach people lessons. But that would be Papa Legba, like a wise uncle. It's a couple of different ways, but I think the best way to find out which deity has your head would be to go to a mambo, a Hugin, or a priest. They will be best suited to tell you which deity has your head. But it'll all come out in your personality. You know what I'm saying? And the things that happen to you or the people or you surround yourself with. Um, ask 10 different people how they see you. You're going to get 10 different answers. But there's a common thing, write those down. And then, you may uh, see a pattern of a deity and its attributes. That's about the best. Am I into Palo? No. Um, a long time ago, I was into Palo. I don't necessarily follow that path anymore. I was never initiated into Palo, but as far as calling on certain deities, I have done that. Yes. Goddess Offset says I was told by a Babalawo that Ogun is over my head. That's a good person to have over your head. Um, make an offering to this deity, to who you think you may share some attributes with. Uh, if it's Ogun, iron, rum, cigar, uh, green and white colors, I think. But there are ways to determine who is over your head. Peace, Black Enchantress. How you doing? Um, Ogun can get shit done too. Ogun will work for you as far as jobs are concerned. Um, Ogun is a beloved deity. There's a book, I can't recall the name right at this moment of who the mythology of what went on between Ogun and Shango and why they constantly war with each other. It's real interesting. I can't, I shouldn't have brought it up without knowing the title of it, but because I probably haven't. Um, that is an interesting question, K Hall. Do you know if the Hindu goddess Durga is the equivalent of Yamaya? I would say no. I don't think so. Uh, Durga is a manifestation of Kali. She's another manifestation of Kali. Kali the destroyer. They fuck shit up, and I don't. According to what I think I know, Yamaya is not that way. So no, I would say no, but I would get a second opinion on it. But my initial thought is no. Durga is nothing like Yamaya. Not at all. She tears shit up, and like I said, she is a manifestation of Kali, an avatar, so to speak. Yes, not a problem. Not a problem. Um, what else was I going with? Oh, um, you son of a bitch. I just came out from out the heat, checking my mailbox about 15 minutes ago, and then the bastard rolls past me, posting. He does some shit. I gotta go back out in this Texas heat and shit. Yemiya protects children. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. So does Urzumi. So, um, I would keep, I would keep the pantheon separate. I understand you might be trying to find an equivalent, but also keep them separate. Be careful not to mix, intermingle and mix them up. Um, Yemaya has very specific attributes. So does Durga, and I don't think they are equivalent at all. That's just to further to answer that question. Um, I was going somewhere else. Oh, it wasn't until a certain person. Um, you know what? I ain't going there. But magic and witchcraft has become a fad. It's become trendy, and yeah, is doing. Everybody's following it now. Even I think you say Sephora is selling Wicca starter kits. Like seriously, the big corporations are always going to want to cash in on what's trending at the moment. So, um, today is the day of Mars. This is uh, this is war magic. This is a perfect day for war magic. However, since the planet Mars is red, you can use this for something else because red is also used for lust. Sorry about that. I'm not in Houston. I'm hours away from Houston, brother. Um, yeah, I'm hours away from Houston. Um, red, lust. You can use this day also for love and lust magic. Wow. Nobody thinks about these things. Just because it's a planet of aggression doesn't mean you can't use it for other purposes. Red is also used for lust. So, say I was aggressively going after a female. Not going after her, but you know what I mean? Just trying to get her attention. If I was to wanted to cast a spell on her on today, I would do it in a Venus hour. It's a Mars day, but it's a Venus hour that I would be doing a ritual or a spell. Protection too. Protection. Yeah, you can use red for protection also. Um, but on a Mars day in a Venus hour, you can use that to make it aggressive energy. Not aggressive in a negative way, but aggressive is like, I want this. You know what I'm saying? So try it. I mean, it'll work. You can also use, uh, like you use Sunday. Sunday is a good day for prosperity work. Do a spell or a ritual in the Jupiter hour. Abundance, expansion. See what I'm saying? That makes sense? Use the planets, like I was saying before, but use the planetary hours as well. That makes sense. So I got some people in my inbox today that was saying they were pissed off about a certain person, America's dad, uh, heading to prison. Now, I may seem insensitive when I say this, but Isn't Saturday for Archangel Michael for protection? Saturday can be used for that day. Yeah, that's the day of Saturn. You actually have on the green and black Ogun shirt. Okay, that's that. Hey, that might be your confirmation right there. But Goddess Offset Saturday, Archangel Michael can be summoned or petitioned. Um, I was going somewhere else with that. Oh, Make America Great Again. The I don't get into politics or anything like that. But as far as the esoteric and metaphysical standpoint, then I'm all for it because this has all been a big ass ritual. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think Make America Great meant when certain people thought America was great? What do you think that meant? And why did the orange one in office constantly use that as a mantra of making America great? It's because they are telling you stuff. They are telling you what they want to happen. And all you got to do is look at any of the Purge movies. That tells you right there, especially that last one, the first Purge. Now you think about if you think about it, this public lynching that's happening right now with the images that they're portraying, the image of this America's dad, this most beloved dad in chains, in chains, in chains, and handcuffed for something he allegedly did. Oh, man. How, Sway? How? How? Name one Catholic priest who has been accused of sexual molestation. Have they even went to court? They're constantly telling you to stay in your place. Constantly. And we get so full of emotions. Well, Bill Cosby deserved it because he was cheating on his wife with a white woman. Cheating actually is not a crime. I get what you're saying. Lusting after Caucasian women is not a crime. It's not. But we got to think beyond our emotions. What is this really doing? This man is now 81 years old. As I said, take him out of the courthouse with chains, cuffed in chains. What image does that give to you? He is 81. 8 plus 1 equals 9. The number of completion. Ritual. Door pause for the cause. $81, 8 plus 1, 9. Exactly. Black Enchantress said it. They show us every day. The message is clear. Stay in your place, or this will happen to you. I don't mean to sound insensitive, but when you go into bed with them, at some time they're gonna come collect their dues for you being rich and successful. At some point, it's gonna happen. Amir Knight, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Exactly. Black Enchantress said it again. Ritual powers that be numbers. 8 plus 1 equal 9. I'm seeing it all over my timeline. I'm like, it's a bigger picture here. Lusting after white woman is not a crime. What about these other sexual predators? What happens to them? Does this happen to them? No. They're showing you. They're showing you how they want to make America great again. You can get any Caucasian try to argue this point all you want. It's gonna fall on deaf ears this way. See what I'm saying? I know a ritual when I see one. You see what I'm saying? So not one priest has been taken to court, and they've been accused of doing all kind of shit to children, pedophiles. Not one has been arrested, has been. This is what happens when you let a certain people control your media, control the images that you see every day. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? I don't respect people of color who mess with white people. I know it sounds harsh, but it is what it is. Liana doesn't sound harsh. That's just a fact. If you can never give me a reason to trust anybody, any of them, okay. I've not gotten any reason. Agreed again, Amir. They couldn't get Michael. They went after Bill. Working with the Goetia. The Goetia was one of my go-to systems for years. I love the Goetia. You know, they work very well, but have a foundation when working with any of these systems, especially Goetia. When I say have a foundation, I mean have an opening, have a closing, have offerings. Because this is give and take. You gotta have something. You know, the spirits don't work for free. They don't. Agreed. All of y'all are right on point. Everybody who's chatting in and saying something, what y'all comments. And if you're seeing this video after the live is over, you'll be able to see the comments that everybody's making. We need our own media. We need our own military. I mean, people can talk all day about solutions, but until we put it into practice, until we stop falling into these stereotypes of our own, until we start trusting our own, we're gonna be stuck right here in this endless cycle. But yeah, that's pretty much all the things I wanted to say today. I thought me coming in on a Mars day, talking about working with Venus, would just be a good thing to do. That's why I got my red on. It can be used for love and war. I gave out a Japanese chant that you're supposed to say. It'll give you noticeability, and you'll get a sexy stare. People will stare, men, women, and children. So this chant, it draws in everything. So what you would need to do is you say the chant 3 times before you walk out the door, and then watch the results. I'll give the chant now. It's an attraction spell. Ready? Here we go. Black Enchantress, you are on it today. Melanated occult people need to stay in their spiritual workings every day because the powers that be are using our own shit against the ones that are asleep. Ding, 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 ding. He's absolutely right. Absolutely right. I can't stress that enough. Let me get this chant though. It's an attraction spell. Pucha, Pina, Silara, Pina, Mari, Ditana, Dijari, Manis, Dudak, Rained Up, Berdiri, Rained Up, Aku, Jugar, Young, Dependa, Manis. And there you go. Let me actually type it. I'm going to type this chant for y'all. Pucha. James, if I missed your question, I apologize. It is not intentional. Just can you type it again, please? That's that words, those words I just gave you, you pronounce them this way. Puchuk, Peanut, Silara, Peanut. Here's the second set of words. Ari, Mitana, Dijari, Manas. Luckily, I can type fast, huh? Which one did I? Okay. Dudak, rained up. Verdiri, rained up. Ah, shit. I'm sorry. I gave out the wrong one. Is Dudak, Verdiri. Yeah, I gave it out right. Dudak, rained up. Verdiri, rained up. And the last couple of words. And there you have it. Aku, Jugar, Young, Dependung, Manis. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. And you're very welcome, Black Enchantress. Try it 3 times before you walk out the door for the day. And then you should have results. Everybody, I've given my group this. My admins have used this unfailingly. Let me scroll up to see your question, James. While traveling, I saw myself meditating with a red and black cobra wrapping around my leg, traveling on my body until it rested on my head. Any meaning to that symbolically? Yeah, Kundalini is what it sounds like. A red and black cobra opening crossroads deities, crossroads, Kundalini rising. That's my initial take on it, but you might want to ask someone who specializes in dream work. Black Enchantress, yes, it's in the group. It's called the Javanese Attraction Chair. Agree with you again, Supreme Divinity. New Orleans voodoo is cool. It is cool. The good thing about New Orleans voodoo is you don't have to be initiated. But I would have I would say that you would need someone to guide you on that path. Not a problem, James. That's what I'm here for. Try that attraction spell. I'm telling you, people be like, man, it works on men, women. You can be straight as hell. You will get men or women looking at you. Liana, definitely try that. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, come into my group. And I got some goodies in my group. In the file section, I got videos, I got books. Everything in my file section works. So um, find me on Facebook. But here's the thing. Let me make this a public service announcement. If you friend me out of nowhere and don't say anything, I'm not going to accept your friend request. I don't know who you are. I'm a Virgo. I'm an epitome of a Virgo. We are untrusting people. So I'm not going to know. All you have to do is send me a short message saying, um, hey, I checked out your YouTube channel. I want to be in your group. That's it. Yeah. Papa Legba, Supreme Divinity says, Papa Legba, yeah. Black and red, that's a clear sign, Papa Legba. He may want you to work with him, but I don't know if he's not associated with a snake. So that dream that you had, James, could be loaded symbolically. Virgos are your favorite people? Yeah, we are. We the shit. I'm not saying that, but yeah, I'm saying it. We the shit. Okay, Liana. All right. Because I recognize some of the names here, but I don't recognize everybody. Here's another thing that I want to say publicly. My group is for people who are willing to do the work, willing to put in that, not just talk about magic, but actually do it and actually practice, actually live that magical life. So, no hand holding is done in my group. None. Goddess Offset, Baron Samedi is a good one to work with. I used Baron Samedi years ago to get rid of this chick at work. It took about a month, but 3 days before she left, I got a real vivid astral travel of me on the ship, raining, real dark, and this woman just running everywhere. Couldn't find her way off the ship. So, sorry about that. Well, that's the thing, though, Supreme Divinity. You gotta know who you're going to. You gotta find someone that's trustworthy. Classes do cost money, though. I mean, it's not like everything, it's not for free. All right, Liana, you're gonna have to message me and tell me who you are. Oh, he don't believe in initiation. He just want to teach. Well, hey, then I would say go for it, man. That's a small price. You got some of the people who want to initiate you for thousands of dollars. So there's a lot of charlatans. There's a lot of fake people out there. And like I said earlier, magic and the occult right now is trendy, is the fad to a lot of people. It is going to die out. Not saying that the practice, but the masses embracing it the way they are, it's because it's trendy. Y'all popular singer Diaki recently revealed that she's a witch. Like, duh, we knew that. Well, those in the know knew that. So, everybody, people I know that's in the know, they knew she was a witch. So now, as many followers as she has, I'm not saying she's solely responsible either. I'm not saying. Thank you, Goddess. I said nothing is free. Nothing. Somebody came to me recently about a serious issue. And when I talk prices, I said, I probably can help you. Oh, well, we don't have any money. Then why are you coming to me? I'm a practitioner. This is my business. This is how I survive. This is my livelihood. So why would I go try and talk to a lawyer for free? Go try and get medical care for free. Black and Cheddar said, "They girl, bye. We knew." So did Tim. Yeah, she a Virgo. So I mean, people knew. Hey, I like that thinking. Or said somebody. She says, if I met someone that didn't charge, I wouldn't mess with them. Thank you, Liana. Thank you. All practitioners should be compensated. I'll say that this is the last time I'm gonna say it. And this is not directed to anybody here. There are times where after I do rituals, I gotta go lay down because I've been drained energetically. Um, I should be compensated for that kind of energy drain. That shit is not fun either. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a service. The occult is an art. It's supposed to be learned, honed, and practiced. I'll barter about certain things, maybe, but I'm not bartering everything. I mean, this let's face it, this society is built on capitalism, give and take. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You take on what you take off. That is exactly right. This person has a very serious problem. I was like, this sounds extensive. Okay, here's what my price is, and I can start preparing for this. And then they said, well, oh, they ain't got no money. Really? I would give a third door pause, but I've done two already. um, absolutely, it takes hours. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But before I wrap this up, I just want to say that you know, beware of the images that's being portrayed in the media. Uh, Dude was right when he called them fake news. It's absolutely correct. It's propaganda, and this is no different. The murder and sacrifice of the black positive male image. In chains, really, America's dad. And then one of the news anchors said it. Well, this is America's dad, and they tried to put the angle of him being blind and old. It was the words that she was using. Just pay attention. That's all I say. Pay attention. Pay attention, because everything is a ritual. Instilling fear, correct. Instilling fear and hatred and anger, and that takes away from you. Have a peaceful, blessed. Fuck that fear shit. I know, right? Have a peaceful, abundant, love, and prosperity day, Tammy. Also, you. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to wrap this up now, but find me on Facebook. Join my group. I got a lot to offer. I appreciate Liana. You're gonna have to tell me exactly who you are. Yes, I appreciate you saying that. And even when I do work for people, I actually throw in extras. I give them books, or I may make a talisman and send it to you. I actually do extras. So no, I'm sorry, I can't do this for free. It just takes too much time and energy, and it takes money. Supplies cost money, so you know what I'm saying. Um, Thank you, Black Enchantress, Goddess Offset, Supreme Divinity, uh, and Barbara. Exactly, Barbara. Exactly. Everybody who has come, um, uh, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to come back in a few days, and I'll be speaking about something else. But I do appreciate you all. Thank you, Black Enchantress, and everybody else for tuning in. Namaste. May you have a uh, peaceful rest of your day. I got to get out of here. I'll talk to you all soon. I am Magick La Croix, the Magical Elite Supply Shop. Peace, y'all. Love and blessings.